We are continuing from where we got last time. So right now we are going to modify our navigation bar. So I'll create for search bar too as well. So as I was saying, up to this point, if your interface is not like this, if your web page is not like what I'm showing to you, or it's not like ours, please go back and go through your work and check if you have missed any symbol or letter, because the moment you miss a symbol or a letter, you won't get something like what I'm showing over here, and it is this one that we are building upon. So if you are not able to get something like this, you will find it difficult to do the rest. So make sure up to this point you are able to do something like what I'm showing to you. So as I was saying, I'm going to modify the navigation on the menu bar. So this time around, I want to modify the text. So I want to remove the underline and also change the font color. So I'll just type ULLI, then click on space bar E, then open brackets, text decoration. I will select none. So the moment I selected none, you could see the underline is no more there. Then the color, I will choose white. So that's how the thing be like. So if there is a space, make sure you give a space. If there is a dash, make sure you bring the dash. If there is a full stop or comma, please don't forget to bring it. The moment you miss a letter or a symbol, it will affect your work and you won't get a result. So that's how the thing be like. So for the arrival to that one, I'll just go there and change the color to orange. So that is that. Shift the letter for it to align with the at arrival. So to position the navigation list, I'll use the margin top and the margin left to do that. So this one is up to you to do that position. So to me, the margin left was 90 pixels and the top was negative 110. So that is that. So that one is up to you, based on how your work will look, provided it will align with the arrival. It's up to you to set the size. So it's the margin left and the margin top that you use to position. So that's how the thing goes. So right now what I'm going to do is to shift the search bar to the corner. So I would like to shift it to the left corner of the menu bar. So I'll go to my CSS. I'm done creating for the search bar, so it's hard to me to modify it and also move it to the top corner of the search the main web page. So to do that, you go to your CSS, then you enter dot search. So dot search, then you set for the width. I will set for 350 pixels. Then you press enter, then you set for float. So for the float, I'll set for left. But here you could see when I entered the float, the moment you enter the float, your search bar is supposed to be shift to the end corner of the web page. But here when I enter the float, it couldn't go, so I will set for the margin 2. So it's the margin that I will use to send it to the end corner of the web page. So margin left, then I will type margin top. So right now it left for me to I'm done with everything, so it left for me to shift the search bar to the end of the top end of the menu bar. So I'll go back to my project, then make some editing over there. So this is how we create navigation bars. Search bar towards the top end of the web page. So I'm done with everything here, so I'll just go to my HTML document and type search. So here you could see the moment I interchange the letter, you could see it has been shifted back to its original position. So that's how the thing be like. So any small mistake can punish you. So when you misspell the search, you could see it's not moving. But the moment I enter capital S, you could see it has been shifted to the end of the top end of the web page. And at the same time, when I change the capital S to small letter S, it will also be shifted back to its normal position. So that's how it is. At the same time, when you go to your CSS document and you change the capital S to small s, that one too, it will be shifted back to its original position and fall under the arrival home. And when you change it to capital S, it will shift to the end of the navigation bar, the top end of the menu bar. So these are the petty mistakes that can punish you you might do everything all right, but because of small letter and capital letter, like your this thing will not function as the way that you want. So that's how the thing be like. So you need to pay attention to these little mistakes. And at the same time too, when you go to your CSS documents and the dot sign over here, if you remove that one too, this thing will shift back to its original position. So make sure you enter everything word by word. So open your eyes well. That's why I used to say that if we get to a certain point and your own is not like ours, your own is not showing like the way our own is showing, you need to go back, then check your letters and your symbol if everything is correct. As I was saying, something small can punish you and will make it your work look as if you have done a huge mistake. Meanwhile, there might be some small mistake or something that you didn't bring. So make sure the symbols and the letters, you pay attention to that, and the sign too, whether there is a dash sign over there, whether there is a comma, whether it's a full stop. Make sure you bring those things. Thank you. So we are moving on. So the same way for the search bar, you use the margin left and the margin top. So anytime you want to position something on your web page, is the margin left and the margin top that you will use for that. Don't forget that is the margin left and the margin top that you use to position anything on your web page. So I'll go back to my HTML. So I'm done for the first part. So it's up to me to modify the distance, the search bar. So I want to change the color of the search box. I want to change the color to orange. So I'll set for padding. Okay, the padding, I'll set for the padding too. So the padding too is also for position of elements or objects on your web page. So it also works like the margin left, but you can use the margin left and the margin top to do everything. So I don't need the padding. I don't need the padding, so I'll just delete it, then go my way, or I'll set it to 0. So that is that. So as I was saying, I'm going to change the background color for the search. So that one too is button. So the search is button. So I'll just type .btn, the button. Don't forget to bring the dot. Don't just type btn and go your way. If you do that, it won't work. So make sure you bring the dot. So we type .btn, then your open bracket, then you type background color, then you set for the color. So the color I'll set for orange. So that's how the thing be like. So I'll just go and copy some message. So I'll copy some statement over here, then use it for my paragraph. I don't have time to type messages over there, so in order for me to move fast, I'll just copy some message, then use it as my paragraph. So I'll just paste it over there, then modify it. So I'll set for heading another heading too. So I'll type greater than H2, so heading 2, then enter the heading for this paragraph. So it's web design and video. So yeah, I'll go to my CSS document, then set for the position. The position is relative, then the color is white. So I'll set for the font family and also the size. So as I said earlier, the font family is the same as the font style, but in programming, font style is different from font family. But in Microsoft Word, the font style is the same as the font family. So when you are working on HTML, instead of the font style, you use font style family. So the moment you enter font family, you will see the font names over there. You see the font names.
you.